got nothing going on.
Yep.
And so do you. And that's why you're here. And matter of fact, that's why we're here. And we're going to go ahead and start this show. Number 4, Dunning-Krueger effect. If you haven't looked up what Dunning-Krueger effect is yet, you go ahead and do that now. But stay here with us. We're going to start the segment off. Now, Ty Ziegel, do you want to start with showing people and businesses how we can just sell their product for them? You want to show them?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's see what you got. You got a tight 1 minute. I'm going to put the timer on.
Time this for me.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see this?
Yeah.
Let me get the timer going here. This might take 30 or 40 minutes, but I have to go to business tools. I know you can't see that. Business tools. No, it's not in there. General tools. And go.
Go?
Yeah. 55 seconds.
Okay. You ever feel yourself in need of having to pound something hard? Get it in, baby. Jam it in, okay? How do you do that? With a Van Gogh, okay? This is a 21-ounce high-quality pyrourethane. You never heard that before because you never heard of a hammer made from it. Pyrourethane, okay? It's twice as strong as titanium, okay? But it molds like graphite, okay? And then this gives you actually the most contour handle that you could imagine, okay? This is 21 ounces, but because of the pyrourethane and the contour handle, I can actually swing this at a rate 1.3 times faster than a 24-ounce carpenter hammer, okay?
It looks ergonomic.
Look at the ridges on the front, okay?
Wow.
Those are actually 0.6 centimeters deeper than a regular hammer, so they have twice the catching capacity. So if I'm a little off on the nail, you ever swung a hammer and hit your thumb, swung a hammer and embarrass yourself in front of your journeyman? Okay? No, not anymore. Not with the Van Gogh.
And there we go. Look how easy that was. I guarantee you Van Gogh hammers will be sold out in every Home Depot tomorrow, every Lowe's tomorrow. Now, the smaller hardware stores, they can go ahead and raise their prices 20% because they are going to have a market cap and lock on all of the Van Gogh hammers. They're the better performing hammers, obviously. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and fill about 8 seconds here before we start. But have you noticed that the previous 4 shows we've done, my internet's been kind of fuzzy?
I don't see it.
A lot of that going on. A lot of blipping in and out. I'm doing 1 terabyte right now. Okay.
1 terabyte.
1 terabyte off of my Wi-Fi router. I just got a supercharger kit for my Wi-Fi system. Can I tell you about it? Yes, I can. So what I went ahead and did is my Wi-Fi router. See, I'm in a really enormous estate. And Wi-Fi routers only have a certain range. And to be able to connect devices wirelessly, you're outside on a horse and you want to download a show, or you still want to be on Wi-Fi, or you're on the back 9 on a 4-wheeler or whatever, and you're out there with the other animals, or maybe you're inside and you're up in one of the 14 bedrooms upstairs. Okay. I still got 30 more. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
This is what you do. You still use your 1 modem and your 1 Wi-Fi router, and you go ahead and you hook yourself up with this Eero kit. Okay.
Okay.
And what it does is these connect in. One of these connects into your modem. The next one goes, let's say, the furthest location away from the modem. And then the third one can go pretty much anywhere. I have this one out in the garage or my studio. You can call it whatever you want. It's an enormous space. And what they do is they connect off of each other and they ping off of each other and they supercharge your internet. They come in a really cool, nice box. It looks like you're getting a pair of shoes or something, But no, it just comes in a really nice box. It took me 15 minutes to set up, and my internet connectivity now is 10x of what it was. Not 2x, not doubling it, not tripling it, not quadrupling it, 10x, 10 times the performance. And right now they're at Best Buy for $190. Okay. Now, was I expecting to spend $25? Yes. Was I expecting to maybe get something that plugged into a wall outlet and that boosted the signal super easy? Yes. Did it take 12 minutes longer than I expected? Yes. But all those things are worth it now. Crystal clear, $189. Go tell Best Buy Dunning-Krueger sent you. And thank you, Eero, for sponsoring this show.
Boom.
There we go. There we go.
That was good.
That was about a minute 30.
Yeah, you went a little over, but that's okay. It was good. That was really well put together.
Yes. Okay. And I'm getting people now. So just to let everybody on the show know, we text and email people that we're doing a show. And what is the show about? Well, it's really about nothing, like we said in the intro. But Tyler and I are writing a book, and we need, Tyler, yes or yes to this question. Yep. We need accountability.
What?
That was a question. Yes or yes? We need accountability.
Yes.
Okay. So what we do every week, we get together Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we just go over our progress that we made the week before. And a lot of times we haven't made any progress, but we use this time to make progress. And it's just a fun, silly goose time. And really, that's all we're trying to do, is just have a silly goose time. But we're also trying to write a book. And these two things can come together, marry each other, and a book baby will come out. And that's what we're hoping for. And that's why you're here, because we're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. And now we're going. Tyler, you want to plug Flower and Sage? How do you find them on Instagram?
At Flower and Sage Baking.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay. Well, next show you need to get that locked.
I am. Is that okay?
Is that okay, mate?
At Flower and Sage Baking for Instagram, correct? Not flour like the plant.
FLOUR, like flour, like the baking substance. Now, do you use flour in your products?
Yes, but we use a brand called Parker House Flour.
Okay.
Parker House Products.
Parker House
They make a flour that is all gluten-free.
Really?
Like rice flour, tapioca, and other things that
non-gluten.
Don't contain gluten. Yeah,
non-gluten.
No gluten.
And if the next person that orders over $1,000 on flowerindsage.com will get $10 off their delivery charge.
Boom.
Okay.
If you spend $1,000 today, I'll give you $10 off. Taylor will give you $10 off for sure.
That's $20 off your next.
No. One of us. Don't jip me, okay? It's $9.90, not $9.80, Drew. The website is up and running. Okay.
Okay. What's the website?
Flowerandsagebaking.com. Obviously.
Okay. Obviously.
Okay.
Well, I'm really excited for the picture. Yeah, I will order from you guys, and
I'll tell you what. If somebody calls in on this show and wants to order anything you want, I'll give you a 1% discount.
Okay. Which is cutting into the profits, considering it's a 5% profit model. So that's okay. That's 20% of the profits you're taking away from out of Tyler's hand of $1,000 or more, $1 off, plus the initial $20 and off, 10 from Taylor, 10 from Tyler. There you go. That's $21 off your next $1,000 or more purchase.
Boom. Okay. Done. Call in now. Get you 1% discount. Call in now.
I like it. And I'm going to put right now, check your email, jackass. So these people, we email for them to come onto the show. Like I was saying before, And they're like, "Oh, you're doing the show tonight?" Yeah, it's every Sunday, 2 to 4. And if we don't show up, it's probably because we're in the Cayman Islands or something, trying to hide our money.
What are you doing now? Wait,
I'm emailing Jitter right now because he's a numbnut.
Well, where's DD Biggins?
DD Biggins was doing a return, but we can. Did you see that I gave you access in Google Sheets to a new sheet, a new form?
I did see that.
Okay. And did you see that the progress that I have made?
I didn't even look at it yet.
You haven't looked at it?
No, I haven't looked at it yet. What'd you do?
I'm doing it right now. And to let everybody know, like we talked about, we're talking about accountability. We're talking about keeping each other on track. And did we get any writing done this week? Not really. Not really. And I say that right now because I'm currently writing as I'm on the show. And we're just trying to make things happen. We're movers, we're shakers, and we're holding each other accountable. Did we get anything done? I didn't. Tyler?
No. In the physical sense, no. In the emotional content within me, yeah, I flourished.
Okay. So you're making progress emotionally. That's what you're telling me.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe. I mean, who really knows? How do you measure that type of thing? Is there a statistic? Is there some type of form you have to fill out weekly? I mean, how do you measure that?
I don't know. What's your GHP?
Is that a drug, GHP?
No, that's GHB.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No, GHP, your gross happiness profile.
Gross happiness profile?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you right now.
Yeah.
I feel like you're distracting the consumers of not getting their product that they wanted. They wanted a good, solid scene that we could act out today that they've been waiting for weeks. We haven't given them it. And you are distracting from that. And that's how I hold you accountable. Now, do I have a governmental happiness index? I don't. So I don't exist on that. Do I have a flip phone with no GPS or internet? I do.
You have no GPS or internet on that.
That's correct. But I do have this, which does have GPS and internet, and a bunch of other things that I can't say live over the show. A lot of them all legal, promise. But really, what we're doing here is we are distracting from content. Content right now is subpar in the book reading category, in the book making category, excuse me.
Yeah.
And okay. I don't know how to motivate myself because this is what happens. And I'll tell you what happens with me.
Well, let's start with what happened Friday.
Here's what happened Friday. I don't feel great. Okay. I've had an ear infection, possibly.
Ear?
Yes. I've been clogged up. I've been snotting out yellow stuff for the past 2 weeks. I haven't really gotten a whole lot better. So I went to sleep at 7:30 on Friday night. Last night, went to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm getting 9-10 hours of sleep, which normally isn't possible for me. Typically, I'll wake up at 4 a.m. whether I want to or not. So I've been getting a ton of sleep, just not feeling great. And that's my excuse. I just don't feel great. Now, DD Biggins was on. We didn't bring him on.
Wait.
What a dum-dum.
He was on.
Okay, well, let's bring him on.
Okay, is he there?
Okay, DD Biggins, you're going to have to be patient with us.
So, dude, this isn't working very well for me because I'm driving.
Yeah, just leave it on the dashboard. Hey, give us 30 seconds. Give us 30 seconds. Okay, so
what happened?
He won't know. That's the thing. It's like, calm down, guy. We'll get you on the show. Jeez, stop. You're so thirsty, you know? So yeah, I'm not feeling good. What happened to you Friday?
I was waiting.
No. Were you really?
Well, I went to bed. I think we went to bed like 9-ish eventually because I didn't hear from you all day.
Dude.
But I didn't reach out either.
Yeah, I got off work.
Either.
I got off work and I tried so hard to stay awake. Let's get Dee Biggins on.
Okay.
Let's stop with the excuse. I'm not feeling good. You're gonna sleep too.
There you go. Bring on this human.
Hey, Dee Biggins, welcome to the Dunning-Krueger show, number 4. You missed a really good conversation. Now, were you streaming us live?
How could I not be live right now?
Well, right now, I'm saying before now. Were you watching the show before now?
Yeah, for a little bit there. I was off and on. Can you actually hear me first off? Yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, you're going to get the best I can do on my dash cam while I drive. That's all I got. Tyler, it's only for you.
Oh, this is perfect.
Just be safe.
Yeah.
Just be safe, Daniel.
Yeah.
What are you driving there, Daniel?
I
What
got
are
to
you
go because I'm
driving there,
making
Daniel?
fish and chips.
You're making
I'm
fish
driving
and chips.
My truck.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
is it? What's the
I
brand?
need a shallot. I'm out of a shallot. A GMC Denali 2500. My favorite
white?
truck I've ever had. It is white, I'm actually going to mow some lawns right now.
Now, what state are you in, Daniel?
I'm in Washington State with you.
Okay.
Where are you driving to right now?
You don't know where I'm
Safeway.
at?
Yeah, I do.
Gosh, that is creepy.
I know exactly where you're sitting. I know that bar.
This is actually a studio, Daniel. You jerk.
I think I helped you move it in.
You did help me move it in. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing this. And for people that don't know, I'm sitting at a actual bar that was made almost 2 years ago by my father during COVID. I felt it was my responsibility to give him something to do.
Well, there you go. That was a nice thing. What are you getting at Safeway, Daniel?
A shallot. You're getting a shallot to make fish and chips. Nobody needs a shallot to make fish.
Yeah, what do you use a shallot for?
Your tartar sauce, bro. You
Yeah.
have to have it.
Yeah, you don't need it because it comes in a bottle. Okay.
Don't shallots look like a garlic? Aren't they just garlics?
Aren't they just green onion and garlic mixed together?
Probably.
Oh, geez. So you're making tartar sauce.
The tartar sauce already made. I'm just missing that little hit.
You put a
Could've
shallot
used onion.
in the tartar sauce.
Oh yeah, capers, eggs, a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Daniel
nice.
actually is really good at making sauces. I went over to his estate about a month ago, and he made a brisket sandwich, but it wasn't a brisket sandwich. What was it?
A Reuben.
He made a Reuben, but you take a brisket and then you soak it. What do you do, Daniel? You soak it.
It's brined, yeah.
Okay.
Corned beef. Corned beef.
Yep. You basically make corned beef and then you cook that up and then you slice it up into really thin slices, toast the bread, and then Daniel made his own Russian. What kind of sauce was this?
Like a Russian sauce.
It's like a horseradish
mayo.
and horseradish, mayo, some other stuff. Maybe there's a shallot in there. I don't know. But let me tell you, it was good. I was the only one to eat a whole one.
This was a month ago?
No, yeah, but the sandwich was fresh. It wasn't a month old. The sandwich was fresh.
There you go. Is he frozen? Can you see him moving?
I'm coming back. It's just a dead spot.
Yeah. There we go. Dead spot.
We go.
Hot tub. You know what we call that out in Monroe? We call that the hot tub time machine. And I'll tell you, let me go into why we call it the hot tub time machine. So during the construction of 522, when they turned it from 2 lanes into 4 lanes, there was a hot tub place while they were doubling the size of the freeway. somebody threw a hot tub on the side of the road 2 days before they turned it into a hillside. Okay. And they buried this hot tub underneath a large pile of dirt and then planted trees on it about 8 feet tall. So there's a hot tub under the side of the freeway in between Maltby and Monroe. And now, ever since they put that hot tub there, I don't get service about 1,000 yards before it or 1,000 yards after it. Therefore, naming that area the hot tub time machine, don't get any service. Calls drop. It's crazy. Yeah, it's absolutely wild. I actually called the state patrol and said, hey, you know, there's a hot tub on the side of the road, right? And they said, oh, okay. I was like, who gets rid of that? Anyways. That's the story. That's it.
It's a good one.
Hey,
cool
Jack.
Story, Hansel. So, Tyler, how the hell are you, man?
Oh, really? Do you want me to?
I'm doing well.
Is this
Hanging
live
out
show?
in the Idaho region.
Hold on here real quick.
Yeah. Is this live show just like a reason for us all to hang out? Is that
Absolutely, bro.
FaceTime?
Now we can see each other's faces. I don't think I've seen your
know.
face in 2 years.
Probably not, actually.
Yeah, and you look younger. Well done.
Really? I'll take it.
There you go.
Because I don't feel it.
What have you been up to?
Oh, man. Same old, same old. Just the grind. Working on boats down in Louisiana. So is Jack. It's like what,
In
what I was
Louisiana.
doing 2 years ago is what I was doing 10 years ago. It's just what I do every day. You know, disappear, work.
Are you still
come home.
traveling a lot?
Yeah. But that should be done for a couple months here. So that's good.
There you go. Do you enjoy the travel?
Nope. Hate it.
Hate it.
I'm over it now. Yeah, I'm done traveling. I want to be home. Well, we did a whole remodel on our house, right? And then I left before my kids got out of school, and I came back when they were back in school. So I missed all the summer was on another project. Jack was doing the same thing.
You were gone the
anyways.
whole summer?
I mean, I came home for a weekend here and there, but yeah, basically.
Oh, that's intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyhow, Jack on
All
there?
right.
I thought I heard somebody say he was trying to get on.
Yeah, I was just talking to Jack. We'll probably try to get him on after you leave, but either way.
Where is
Gotcha.
He's
when
at.
are we all getting together in the real life?
You're coming in Thanksgiving, right?
No. Christmas?
Oh, bummer.
What happened? No Friendsgiving?
Too far. Too short of a holiday. Not
Okay.
even a turkey guy. And yeah, it's a distance.
Yeah, it's a drive,
Well,
and I get it.
But
I get
Christmas time.
Okay.
What around at Christmas?
Do you know what? Do you know what day you're coming?
No. But you'll work around my schedule.
That's true.
Yep.
of course.
That is true.
Of course.
That is true.
Why
Now,
wouldn't we?
Daniel, is there a Friendsgiving occurring this year?
There is. Yes, the wives are aware.
Okay. When is this?
Don't know. The wives are aware.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay,
the weekend before.
Okay. Well, the weekend before Christmas, I think we're going to be in Seabrook. But okay.
I'm talking the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's coming up.
Is Friendsgiving. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Tyler,
I like
I'll
it.
send you the dates just in case you change your mind.
Okay. You shoot it my way. I'll look at them and delete that email.
Hey, Daniel, just to let you know, we can have you on a guest for you've been on for about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. We can have you on a guest for a tight 5, Sundays 2 to 4, in that time window every week if you want. Would you like to promote your business?
Nope.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
I just want to see your ugly mugs.
All right. Well, it's fantastic.
I
If
see there, Safeway. I can actually see the Safeway logo right behind your right shoulder.
yeah, hasn't
Right?
quite gotten out of the parking lot.
Nope.
No.
All the
I'm
way to
working on it.
Safeway for a shallot, mind you. One
I know.
shallot.
Well,
What's
they
that?
took
There's
they
some-
took that
there's
red
some
apple.
on the list.
They took that red apple out of Daniel right next to Daniel's house, so now he has to drive all the way into Bellevue. What an inconvenience! You should just move out to Sultan like us.
No, I'm still in Kirkland. I'm just on.
There's a
I'm
red
on
apple.
Dunning-Krueger.
There's a red apple 2 miles away from my house. That's how cool my
There
house is.
is. I miss it. I miss it. I do.
All right.
Are you guys talking about this book thing, or what's the deal? Like, I'm
Yeah,
trying
if
to
you
get
would,
up to speed.
if you are interested in being updated on what's going on with the book, go ahead and go to Pro Drew Cash on Gmail. Hit like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Free to watch our progress every week as we go through and write this book, and you can keep up with it as we go. You can watch it in your free time. We have guests on the show. We haven't corroborated. Excuse me. We haven't corroborated with anybody else to help write the book. Mainly, it's just Tyler and I right now. Probably keep it that way until we get a good, strong base going. But yeah, we're doing that. We also have on a different channel. We have a book club, which we are almost done with. Have you read 1 Second After, Daniel?
I'm almost done with it. Yeah,
What do you think?
it's all right.
What's going on here? What's
Okay,
this
you're
book
right.
club thing? And how come everybody's reading this 1 second after? Nobody told me about this book.
Well, you
going on here?
were invited via email 7 times, and but we're doing the club the recap in person only. In person only. 1 second after. ProDrewCash.com. Like and subscribe. There we go.
Oh, it's only in person. I got it. Well, yeah, I thought the narrative between characters is a little lacking, but the whole idea and concept behind it, it's interesting. I mean,
It is.
it would be a bad news bears, no doubt about it.
Right. Well, that's a different show for a different day. You've been on 7 minutes, 30 seconds. I think you've
Gotta
exceeded
go.
your type 5. Love you, baby. When am I going to see you next?
I don't know. Friendsgiving.
Okay.
All right, guys. See
All right.
ya.
Love
Come
you.
back next week, Dee Biggins. I want to
I'll
see.
work on it.
I'm serious. Come on.
Come back next week. Like and
Got it,
subscribe.
good.
Like and
All right,
subscribe.
I'm
Okay. See you later, bitch. Okay. You can't let your guest get the last word and then log out. You got to cut them off at the knees.
There you go. Yeah.
Jack's trying to get on, not very much success. And he's trying. He is trying. I'm going to forward this to everyone. Wait, let me hold on, everybody here. Hold on here. I'm going to forward this to, here we go. And when are we ready? When are we ready to start working on this book? Because I feel like that's what we need to be doing right now.
We can go right now.
Or we could go into whatever else.
No, I think we got a 28 minutes in. We filled our first third hour.
Right.
Second hour, let's do some book stuff.
Okay.
Okay, because we need to get rolling on some of that. Ooh,
Right.
Large round tables. Is that what you wrote?
What's that?
Fix that for you right there.
Yes.
Boom. Okay.
Okay, so let me see if I can modify this just a little bit.
I need to get this screen off into its own area so I can still see the faces of ours. Boom. Boom. Boom.
I'm
bringing
wondering
it
if there's a better way to do this here. There we go.
There you go. That's perfect.
That's pretty good. We can pretty much see everything here.
I need like another laptop or I need like a second monitor to bring up the writing but not block the face.
I know. And that's what I think I can do this in a different way. Let me turn that off real quick here. I'm still learning how to use this, everybody. Hold on. Hold on. Chrome tab. Let's see it. Seed frame. Sure. Here we go.
Move these plants.
There we go. How about this? Is that any better? Is that any better?
Yeah, no, it works for me. I'm just trying to figure out how to write on it. Yeah, there you go. We're good. Okay.
There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. So, are we on movie plots? Oh, this is the wrong one. Is it the right one?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
Forward.
Okay, so
scene frame 1.
Scene frame 1.
Yeah. Company boardroom.
So what this is what I was thinking is we could have the opportunity to create our own discussions back and forth. And create that dialogue. You know what I mean? So this is how much I've written. Large round tables.
Yeah. I took that out. I moved that.
Thank you.
Because that's a scene frame.
Scene frame. Yep. Yeah,
Large
we don't want to start
table.
in the plot.
Okay.
Maybe one large round table.
Yeah. One
like
large,
of the round table.
round table.
Okay. Now, Jack just text messages me. I restarted my computer. Hold on. Still not working. Do you have to accept me? Oh, gosh. Hold on. Hold on. No, I don't have. No, you should be able to just log on. Sorry. See, this is what happens. Get distracted.
Yeah. Is he coming on? Oh, no, I'm echoing.
I'll move my mic further away. Should be able to see us. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we can only have 3, but it says we can have 6. I don't know.
Yeah,
Jack's frustrated because he wants to get on here. He wants to.
Okay, well, let's bring him on.
That's why I'm trying to figure it out right now. And we're tanking the show right now. We're tanking the show.
This is where we need to format the show and structure it.
Right, but we're dealing with a bunch of writing.
We need to do our writing off show time so that we can discuss the topics we wrote on during showtime and explain them as opposed to writing and thinking during showtime, because that creates a lot of dead air, and nobody likes dead air.
That's right. But they also want to be a part of this. And I think that's true too.
That's true. But
okay. My phone battery's about to die too. I like what you've written so far. Okay, I'm trying to text Jack. My phone's super slow. Okay, so let me give some attention here to actually what we're doing. Okay, so reverting back to Nemo, who is presenting. What are we presenting? Oh, wait a minute here. I heard a boop boop. There we go. And there we go.
Wait. Hold on.
There we go.
Yes.
I like it. Boom. Got our next guy. fill some dead air for me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, the old laptop link, no worky. This is my cell phone.
Are you on your phone? Seriously?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
are you? Are you upstairs at your house or something?
Yeah, I'm upstairs in my cozy little loft area. It's a master suite, but it's only like 62 inches tall. So it fits me. It fits me perfectly.
It's only 62 inches tall.
72.
Can you touch the ceiling?
Yeah.
You can touch the ceiling.
100%. I can palm it.
Okay, what are you standing here?
No, I'm sitting down.
No, you're not. Are you really?
Yeah, no, I'm sitting down.
Okay. Are you in Sultan too? Well, there we go.
Okay. I'm in Lake Stevens.
Oh, you're farther out.
Well, it depends on what direction.
Well,
from Idaho, yes, I will be further out than you.
actually, you're closer. You're closer to me than Drew is.
No, because you could come through Highway 2.
So I'm saying, isn't Lake Stevens first and then Sultan?
No, if you're coming from Idaho, it's Sultan, Lake Stevens.
Oh, really? So you're closer to Monroe than Drew is.
I'm close. Well, we're kind of like we're like in between. So if I were to head out like 30 minutes to Monroe and then another 30 minutes or 20 minutes to hit the old Procash's pad.
I'm confused. I think I've lost track
yeah,
of
it's right next to Everett. You know where Everett is?
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. Everett.
Yes. And I apologize for being late. Malfunction of technology is always number one.
Don't worry about it. We're having people on, and we're having people on. We just had Dit on,
Okay.
and he did okay. He kind of forced it a little bit, if I'm being honest. He knew he was on camera and just couldn't
Forced it, or
yeah, he knew he was on camera, and he was kind of just a little off a little bit. He's talking about his house as an estate and talking about like he's planning on getting some horses, and it was just kind of really interesting. He was driving to the store to get a
Might have been
shower.
better to just have some dead air. Might have been better to just have some dead air. Okay.
This is true. And you know what? That's fine. But he was driving to the store to get a shallot.
for dinner.
Right.
I have literally never in my life cooked with a shallot.
One single shallot. Isn't that an onion?
Yeah, it's just a really small garlicky onion.
Yeah.
Type thing.
It's like if an onion and a garlic had a baby, then you get a shallot.
Be a
Dude,
shallot.
I think there's some wild ones that grow in the back of my yard. I mean, you should just came over here.
Wild shallots. Now that's an interesting concept.
I got garlic and onions that I planted years ago that just I don't do shit with, and they tend to grow.
There we go. They're just taking over the yard. There's like, I don't have any grass anymore. I just have a bunch of shallots.
And chives. I have chives. I have lots and lots of chives. If you guys need any chives, you just let me know. We can cook up some.
Chive it up.
Chives, yeah, chives.
I like it.
I might drive out there to have a chive out there.
Chive out. Yeah, you guys should just chive out. You guys should just chive out.
Chive out, bro.
I love it. I love it. And really what we're trying to do here, Jack, is if you haven't watched the show before, you can now.
Okay.
It's on search Pro Drew Cash, like and subscribe. We are going to change the channel to something different that Tyler and I will both have. But for the meantime, we're not really making a whole lot of headway. We've made a lot of headway, but
what are you talking? Yeah, we made a lot of headway. This is the fourth show.
This is the fourth show, but the point, and I'm getting to this. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. What I'm saying is the purpose of the show is to write a book. That's what we're doing. We're writing a book. Yes or yes.
Is it? I don't know. Is that the purpose of the show? That's part of the component of the show. I thought the purpose was the show was to help people realize what Dunning-Krueger really means. Okay.
I would like to know.
Okay. Go ahead, Drew. Oh, he took himself out. Okay. I'll explain it. Oh, there he's back. Okay. What a Dunning-Krueger move. I'll put it like that. Okay. A Dunning-Krueger is somebody who thinks they're intelligent and has comprehension of a certain topic or skill, but they're actually not. They're very not smart, and they don't really have that skill. They hold a lot of unaccomplished arrogance in a topic that they don't have skill for.
Exactly.
Is that why you invited me on?
You're part of it. We all kind of are a little bit, but that's okay. You know, you Dunning-Krueger life, and sometimes you get places.
That's a great summary. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, now can I share a screen with you? Can I share a screen with you and show you a visual image? And you'll just be able to see what I'm talking about. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the Dunning-Krueger effect describes a cognitive bias where people with low ability, get out of there. People with low ability in a task overestimate their own ability to perform the task well. Overestimate. Consumers or businesses that do not possess the requisite knowledges make bad decisions. What's more, knowledge gaps prevent the person or business from seeing their own mistakes. So this is in a business sense because I went to this 4weekmba.com. But essentially what it means is people think you have the confidence line right here, and then you have the competence. So if you have the Dunning-Krueger effect, you're up here. You're up here. You're at the high confidence, low competence. Having low competence in any situation is okay. But if your confidence level is so high, you can still make it through life with low competence but high confidence. Okay. But then as your competence increases, your confidence is actually lower because your head's down, you're working, you're learning, you have competence in your own field, but you don't have the confidence yet. And really what we're talking about is you can have the Dunning-Krueger effect happen to you at any point. You just need the confidence.
Okay? Yeah. So you just need to display the confidence in an area that you're not competent.
Correct. And
I do that almost daily.
And so what they
surprise myself of the skill of being a Dunning-Krueger. I want to be a Dunning-Krueger, so I will practice daily. You know, I might sharpen a knife, okay, and then feel it with my thumb, just to show that I know how to sharpen a knife. I'm confident in it. It can't cut anything. That's okay, because I have the confidence.
That's a great analogy. I really appreciate that. That actually kind of summed everything up together. Now I have a question for you. So is that just two? Is it two people? The Dunning-Krueger, did it come from here? Dunning was the competent one, and then the Krueger guy was the competent one, and they got together and like, hey, you know what? This seems like
you know what you're doing. I talk like I do.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I think he caught on to it. So he gets it. So yeah, essentially what they found out, Dunning was a doctor, Krueger was a doctor, David Dunning, Justin Krueger, and they did many different tests and blind studies, double open, double closed, some with some placebos, some without. And what they found out was the only way to determine if someone has and is going through the Dunning-Krueger effect is if they use it in a sentence.
Done. Okay, so we know that we have the Dunning-Krueger then, because
Yes.
that in itself just confirmed it. All
There
right.
we go. That's the joke. That's the joke.
Okay.
That's the joke. That part isn't true. But if you look up Dunning-Krueger
Take it
effect,
one, it's fine. You just have to be confident, Drew. Just confident. Okay, it is true. Okay.
Yes, it is true. Okay. So here it is, Dunning-Krueger effect. You can look it up on Wikipedia. Lot of information. That they're doing all sorts of studies and later studies and deductive studies and paired measures, and they're doing all sorts of cultural differences in self-perception, popular recognition. There's all these books that quoted the Dunning-Krueger effect. There's a lot of references in actual scientific studies. So this is an effect that is a real thing, and it's named after two scientists, but the effect portion of it is occurring currently right now on this live stream, and that's okay.
That is okay. That's what it's all about. Because that's what we're doing here. Okay? We're doing a show like we know what we're doing. We're confident. Look at me. I like being here. I'm confident. Okay? But I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done a podcast. I've never written a book. I'm not confident in most things in life. But I'll tell you I'm not. I'll tell you I'm good at it, because I am.
So you do not have the Dunning-Krueger effect.
Why not?
Because you have high awareness.
Of what?
Whoa, you're throwing in another little tidbit. That wasn't part of the original.
Well, let me tell you about people that are not competent but high in confidence. Their awareness levels are low. They're not self-aware. They don't know they're not good at what they're doing. They don't know these things.
Well, that's true. I guess you're right. You don't know it.
You don't know it. You're unaware that you're not competent. That's the point.
Well, that's where ingrained into the show, we need to make sure when we do things, we display the utmost confidence without acknowledging that we did not know what we were doing there. But we acted like it.
Yes.
That's why those sales pitches that we did at the beginning are helpful.
Right.
I made that up. I rarely ever swing a hammer anymore. I put in the tiniest little tack nails to hold this crap up behind me, this beautiful stuff up behind me. Okay?
Now, did you blow the tack through the wall, the next wall, and through your neighbor's wall with that hammer? Yes.
The nail's about yay big. Okay. Okay. And I used a 21-ounce framing hammer for it.
Okay.
That is the Dunning-Krueger effect.
That is what it is.
And that's the kind of stuff we need to take. You know what I mean? Like we should film me, I'll mow my lawn, filming myself doing it backwards.
Okay. Because that's the best way to do it. And actually that would make sense because it would shoot it into the bag better.
Yeah. Well, I was actually going to stand over it and pull the lawnmower towards me so the blades are underneath, because that's how you do it, right? I don't know. I'm going to Dunning-Krueger that skills tomorrow.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Jack, you've been on for 7 minutes.
Sure.
So far. And do you have anything to promote?
No.
Okay.
No?
Not at all.
Now, if we want to get a sponsor like La Croix or Coors Light or something along those lines, feel free. We're getting up to 20 views a week. Okay. And people are really interested in watching the show. And people like to know when their beer is cold. And that's just good. So Jitter, the other night we're online on a platform playing a online game, and I felt like we Dunning-Kruegered the game.
Yeah, I get a little bit. I guess depends on how, it seems like there's different scales, and maybe I need to research this a little bit there, Daddy Pro Cash, because honestly, there could be different levels for sure. What if you're kind of a little confident, but you're extra stupid? I mean, is there a different level of it? Super confident, but you also have a little bit of confidence?
But
There's
what if
definitely levels of Dunning-Krueger.
Because in your example last night, I think we know what we're doing while we're partaking in the
right?
but at the same time, I mean, are we fully competent? No, we
No.
felt like we were. Boom,
No.
and there you go. There's the definition.
There's the definition. We just don't. We didn't Dunning-Krueger. But what we did do is do the same mission, open world, 6 times in a row, and we got we're trying to beat a level that no one else knew was a level we were trying to beat. We were trying to do, anyways, not to go into detail, but we had a really good time, and I appreciate the times that we can just get online and just really rock out, and kind of like we are doing right now. But it's good to go. So what I think we should do next week, we should have Jitter on, and we should have Dragon on. And Jitter, you haven't met Dragon yet. No. But I think by next week, and here's a goal, because Jack, Jitter, you missed the beginning portion of the show. A lot of the reason why we come on every week, Sunday, 2 to 4, prodrewcash.com, PRODREWKASH. Type it into YouTube, like and subscribe. Check us out. 2 to 4 is for accountability. And we're trying to write a book. And what would be really fun to do is to have Jitter and Dragon read parts, and myself and Tyler read parts also, and just go through, do some dialoguing, and have that done. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? Let me share a screen. That's a tall order, right? Right, Tyler? Is that a big order, Tyler?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you were trying to get somebody else on?
Trying to get another person on.
Okay.
Trying.
Okay. Well, the reason it's a tall order is because this is where we're at right now. We're on scene 1, plot 1, and we really don't have any lines yet. And I guess this is a question that I haven't asked Tyler yet, as being the brains and the most confident and the most confident. Are we writing this out as a screenplay, or are we writing this in story mode, converting it into a screenplay?
I think we start out as a story, as a book.
Okay.
And then build off of that.
Okay. So if we were to have other people on next week, how would they know when to talk and when not to talk? Or maybe I would be the narrator. I would narrate it and then kind of give people an intro to say, and they would read along with us.
Well, this is an idea, right? If we can get some book writing done during the week, right? Mm-hmm. And then we go over that during the show. Then we bring on people. We discuss what we did. We ask for their inputs into it, okay? A wise man has many counselors. So we do the writing beforehand, because that's dead air if we're writing on a computer screen. Nobody wants to watch somebody typing on even though I type really confidently.
Yes.
Nobody wants to watch it. Well, actually, that's not true. Probably a lot of people want to watch it, okay? Because I type well.
But it's a new day there, Tyler.
You're right. People watch videos of other people eating food. So,
yeah.
And then we bring people on. We bring them on. We get them their tight 3, okay?
Okay.
And then we create a discussion over what we did to it. We give them a synopsis of the storyline, the character, what we're having. They put their input in, and then we add it or don't add it. And then we're constantly refining it through multiple people's ideologies
and lenses. Okay, I like this. I like not basing the characters off of people, but here's what I like. I like having people read what I wrote. I like having people read this character, and then next week they can come on and do the character again. You know what I mean?
You could do that when we do scripting stuff. We could all have people play parts.
Okay.
And
So that's a
read their
no.
lines.
That's a no.
Yeah, but hold on a second. You guys are talking about two different things. One, I got to ask you guys both a question. Have you ever looked at a screenwrite or actually read one?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a little bit different than a book, right?
It's a lot different. It's a lot different. But here's what I would say to interrupt you. So there's narrating a book, and you have a topic, and then the color of the grass was this, and Sandy walked up and said, and then Sandy, who would be played by Dragon, would come in and say her part, and then as she looked slowly to the ground, Gregorovich would then, said this. And then Gregorovich would then say that, you know what I mean? So we could read through the book, but you know what I mean, Tyler? It wouldn't be a screenplay. It would be them reading the book, but we would be reading everything except for when a character talks.
Yeah, no, I think that's a glorious idea, because you have to identify, say, Dragon's going to be, I don't know, I can't remember even the name, and then I'll be Greg Vigilich, and I'm reading along as you're going. So as it comes to, bam, what if you kind of improv a little bit? What if you're like, whoa, this feels a little goosey. I feel like I'm going to actually kind of improv this
Bingo.
in the novel. You
Bingo.
guys can edit it. I like that. I don't like that.
Bingo. And that's what my point is. The overall overarching point is we get a dialogue going between people, between Tyler and between Daddy, between Jitter. Everybody's dialoguing, and we can use this as possibility of words. And we can go back and after the show, go rewatch it. And do we like this and discuss it type deal? What do you, and also this is on top of, so when we would meet on like a Wednesday or Friday or whatever, which we need to do, failed at it last week. We'll get up here and going. We can do this in addition to what we're doing. And this might spark the juice. I'm looking for sparks. Spark the juices, light the fire, and watch this thing blow up. Right now, I'm having a little bit of writer's block.
Yeah, that's okay. And my ideology was that this was going to be potentially a TV series.
Yes.
I think that's how, when I first did those plots and scenes, that's how I was thinking of it.
Okay.
Was like 7 1-hour Netflix shows.
Right. Or Apple TV or Hulu or any of the major brands are fine. It really what it is we want full artistic control over who plays what character and everything else, and that's fine.
And so I don't even know if we think of it as a book or a screenplay. We just let the juices flow.
And ferment.
And ferment. And then we plant the seeds of other people in it.
With coagulation.
That sounds
right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yes, I like that. I like this. And we are
so
nearing.
How far out? You said you're at scene 1, act 1. That's it.
Well, we have multiple scenes, right? How many scenes were there, Drew?
Do you want me to show the audience everything?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm not
here we go.
Watch on my phone. It's since I can't get on my laptop. It kind of cuts
You'll be
out.
able to see it. He's going to share screen it.
Oh, I know. It's my hair. Let me do something here. There we go.
Okay, so let's see. Nope. Hold on, guys. Got to start over. So yeah, a lot of this is technology, and I need to get better at this, and I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. And we need a window. We need a Chrome tab, movie plots. There we go. So a lot of this is Tyler's work. And let me share screen so you guys can see. Let me jump back, and then we'll go up. So we have an overall plot. We have chapters, chronological order. We don't need to go into that. We have a lot of this. We have chapter 2, and then we have chapter 3, and we need to do scene plots and etc. Chapter 6, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7.
Yeah, I think I just went to chapter 7 thinking as a 7-part series.
Yeah, and really, we don't want to limit it or maximize it. Really, we need to get, this might take way more than 7 to tell what we're trying to tell. You know what I mean?
That's true. Could be 10, 12.
Yeah. And what's really interesting right now, we're at the precipice of something huge. And I went to bed Friday at 8 p.m. and I did not wake up until Saturday morning at 7:30 p.m. And I felt great. And
some like 23 and a half hours?
It was almost yes. Yes, it was. It was almost 12. I almost got a 12 in. And battling an ear infection. Haven't taken any antibiotics.
He's had an ear infection for 2 weeks, he says. I'm pretty sure that's a symptom of the COVID.
I've already had the coof, as they call it, as the kids call it, the coof. And I've had the coof already. I don't have the coof currently. My youngest son has an ear infection currently, and we found that out last week, and he is taking amoxicillin.
That's a strong, what is it again? A strong
antibiotic.
Yeah, but it's called something else. Not an antibiotic. What's it called? What does amoxicillin fall under? The category. Come on.
Medicine?
No, come on. Come on. What is it? Come on.
Amoxicillin is a penicillin antibiotic that fights bacteria. Many different types of infections caused by bacteria. I'm looking it up right now.
Called something when you take that. What is that called?
Not giving us, Tyler. That's a pretty broad statement.
It starts with a P. It starts with a P, right? I think so. Not a probiotic.
Dunning-Krueger effect, for sure, coming.
Happening in real life, in action.
Done.
You both just got Dunning-Krueger by me.
Okay.
No, you didn't come at that super confident, though. You're like, what is that? You were asking questions. What is that called? Penicillin, amoxicillin.
Right. Penicillin, amoxicillin. It all funnels under a blanket. What is that blanket called?
Antibiotic.
Isn't it antibiotic?
Yes.
I don't think so.
And so I am going in to the walk-in clinic tomorrow because my body has not been able to fight off this ear infection. And I'm going to see if I need to take amoxicillin, or they just say just keep doing vitamins and feeling really tired all the time. So we'll see. We will see.
Well, that's a bummer, dude.
Yeah. So I've had it for a couple weeks, and it's just not going away.
Because you had the coof somewhat recently, right? So it's just kind of like
first week of September.
Oh, okay.
So that's it's 2 months old at this point, and I've been inoculated to the coof. So I will not get it again. And based on all the studies, you have at least 14 to 16 months as of right now. And as time goes on, it'll probably be longer. Now, could there be another variant? There could be another variant, but we just got hit with the strongest one, and that's what I had. So, what's that?
Was that the Delta?
Yeah, it was the Delta.
What's the other one? New one that's coming
Delta's second to Alpha. Wait till the Alpha hits.
I think the Alpha already came out. That was the first one.
There's a new one that's coming out.
Well, there's the Omega then. The omega COVID.
Yeah, the omega COVID. And
because once it gets into Chuck Norris's system, okay, because it will, it's going to cycle the earth. When he spits it out, guess what? 72% of the population die.
No. Dude, you just take Chuck Norris's blood and you give it out to everyone, and you got the cure, bro. That's it.
That's true.
That's it.
Let's get Chuck Norris on the line. Can we get him on the line, Drew? Call Chuck Norris for us.
You know what? If anyone else would have responded, now, did everyone get the email in the friend group? Yes. Did anyone respond? Jack and Daniel did. So that's kind of where it's at.
That's okay. Whoever shows up, shows up.
And that's right. So
this is the fourth show. Boys and girls, it's just, I mean, you're just thinking about it, you're just a little infant, man. This is you're sucking on the tail. You're sucking on the teeth.
Just started. Okay, Jitter, we're going to cut you loose here, guy. You had a tight 20, and next week we'll expect a product for you to review and try to sell on the show, and we'll give you a tight 3, and then we'll have you read some lines, okay?
Yeah, I would like you guys both to not slack off. I would like to read something that's going to be intriguing and you know, interesting. I want to keep me on my edge of my seat. Also, I want to laugh a little bit. Also want to cry. So those are the things that I want you to do by the time I actually read anything. Even if it's one sentence, it better all be in there. Don't you do that. There it is. Scene one. Boom.
Boom. I appreciate that, though, because we do, in this show, we should hit all 5 emotional states. Okay? Every time, all 5. Okay? We should get people angry.
Slightly angry.
Depressed. Okay?
Slightly depressed.
What are the 5 emotions? Anger, depression, what? Sadness? That's depression too, isn't it? Happiness? We can end on a happy note.
I think sadness is a byproduct of anger.
You're right.
It's a secondary emotion.
You're right. Anger's a secondary emotion.
Dunning-Krueger that. I have no clue what I'm talking about.
No, but there are 5 root emotions.
Okay, so Tyler, this week we need to hammer home a lot. And Jitter's going to come in. He's going to help us be our accountability partner. We need to start doing this because time is passing us by. Jitter will pass us by and move on with another group.
Can't let that happen.
Outfit. I mean, it almost like it looks like a hoodie, but then at the same time, I was like, is he wearing a suit that has kind of like a ministry action going on the top? You know, it's hard to see on my phone, but you guys are both looking sharp. I like the background, Tyler, very much. The back just kind of sneaks over your shoulders. It's kind of keep me again. It's keeping me on the edge of my seat, you know. So that you crossed that bridge already, which is great. Or I did. The plants also feel like I'm very in my home, in my element. So you guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. I want to see some material shortly, so I can either say this is, or hey, you guys are doing great.
And I am going to get a grow light for my hops that I'm growing I had to pull them out a month and a half ago, and they have since died because they've been sitting in my garage. I have 2 of these. And I'll get a grow light for those. What's that?
You want to throw some chives in there? I got some for you.
I can get another one of these and put some chives in.
No, you just put my chives in there. Any kind of plant you have, just put my chives in there. Because then my seed will be in everything.
Oh, I get it. Nice.
Hey, that's why you're killing it, because you're watering it too much.
You could be right.
Water.
Right. And it's filtered water. So.
Yeah, that's not real water.
This was actually urine because I peed in it earlier.
Now that's gonna be a tasty hop right there, bro.
That will be, and people will eat them or drink it, whatever we want. Okay, dude, we'll catch you next week. I'll catch you on the interwebs, and see you next week.
Do me a favor, real quick though. When you get a chance this week, go to flourandsagebaking.com. Order yourself up some tasty sugar cookies or oatmeal cream pies. Okay.
$20 off when you use the discount code. $20 off when you use the discount code Dunning-Krueger Effect Show. $20 off. Any orders over $1,000, $20 off.
Yeah.
And
Or receive
holiday-
a 1% discount on any orders. 1%.
I'm gonna have to look at this website.
Check it out.
Okay, holidays around the corner.
There we
Good
go.
luck, boys.
There you go. Get yourself pumpkin pie. I'll ship it to you.
All right. Love you, Jitter.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay,
Not
so
any other callers in.
no other callers, and you know what? I'm beginning to think that we can only have 3 because Jitter was only able to call when there was 2 screens open.
6 might be the next one up. Because you have the free subscription, right? Okay,
Right.
you know what we need to do though? We
Okay.
need to figure out, okay, this is what I'm going to need you to do so that
Okay.
I can do what I need to do. But it preemptively starts with you doing your due diligence of what you need to do. I have been denied YouTube access. Why?
Okay.
I don't know why. Okay, look at this. I haven't done anything wrong. There's nothing bad on my channels. I was denied a YouTube channel. Okay, they suspended my access because I have workout videos. I don't know why. Okay.
Are you
And
clothed?
What?
Are you clothed?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are clothed.
Yeah. I'm wearing tank tops. Okay. I don't know why I have been denied. I'm thinking maybe did I use music I wasn't supposed to? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you have to have, maybe you need like the rights to use music. So we need to create a generalized Gmail account.
Okay.
Because anytime I make a Gmail account, it tags into my main Gmail account, and then that now has denied access to YouTube.
Okay, I can do this.
So we need to create, if you can create a Gmail account, give me the login for it, then I will go on. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the Dunning-Krueger effect at gmail.com has been taken.
Oh, I just wrote that down.
Oh,
I'm going to
okay.
take it.
So if we get that email, and then I can log on to that subsidiary email away from my email, okay, sneak attack, and then I will create the Dunning-Krueger effect show, Dunning-Krueger effect podcast. What is it going to be called?
I think Dunning-Krueger effect show. I don't think it's a podcast.
You're right. It's not.
I think it's a show.
Okay, you're right. Because we're entertaining and we're physically there. Faces present. The Dunning-Krueger effect show. And then, boom, we can start linking this restream to who are you looking at? Who is that?
One of the 4.
And then we'll create that YouTube channel.
Yes.
Okay. That's good. Can we get how much time do you have here, Drewby?
I have 5 minutes.
And then you gotta go?
And then I gotta go. I am going to band practice.
Oh, was that what that call was earlier?
It was. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear what they said. I just heard something.
Okay. Well, essentially what's going on is I am learning how to play the bass guitar with other people. And playing bass guitar, you can do that, but playing with other people and you're trying to help out if something's a half beat behind, or the drummer does this, or the guitarist does this, it's a little bit different. And have I played the bass guitar before a year ago? No. So we're going to go ahead and try to learn 4 songs, and we're still trying to learn our 3rd and our 4th song. We're going to go over that tonight, and people don't show up. It's at my buddy's house in Lake Stevens, and we're just going to see. We're just going to see what happens. Our goal is to be able to play 12 songs from start to finish live. And these are other people's songs. We're doing covers. We're not writing originals right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah. So that's what we're doing, and it's every other Sunday from 4 to 7 in Lake Stevens, and I show up about 5. Once they get all set up, I bring my gear in, set up, I plug in the camera. Also on this channel, you can watch if you go to prodrewcash.com, prodrewcash in Gmail, you can see our live band practices. So
Perfect.
that's what I'm going to immediately after this. And we'll see what happens. But right now, we've just decided about a month ago, we're going to start learning covers. And so you can see our progress on that. And you can see when 2 people don't show up, how difficult it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's fun.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Yep. And so I have a couple more minutes. I can take it to, I have about 3 minutes or so. Okay, so we have action items that we need to do. And
when are we going to meet to discuss the writing?
I think we should
We need
do
to just like focus. We need a time period where there's no distractions, there's no segments being intermixed, because we get off topic real quick here. We Wikipedia stuff, we talk to monks and DDs, and then we're just all off topic. Then we're scattered. That's okay, because that's the Dunning-Krueger effect show. It ain't
That's
people
fine.
know what you don't know, and that's what you're gonna watch. Okay?
That's it.
But we need time where you and me, we're just like, we're narrow-minded, we're focused.
Yep.
Lock the kids in their room if you have to, okay?
Okay.
Train them up to, powwow the cop show. Is that what it's called? Patrol Paws. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Okay?
Dude,
they're probably too old for that.
Okay, I have kids age group 3 months to 7 years old. All my kids love that show.
There you go. Who doesn't love animals like dogs, patrolling, and being the good guys, okay? That's what people love. So, do what you got to do. I'll do what I have to do. We'll collide together. Let's get some serious writing done, and we'll zone in, and we'll have a chat. Even if it's for 30 minutes. Imagine how much we could get done in 30 minutes, structured, organized, focused time.
Okay, this is what I want to say to you right now. I get home. I leave the house at 5:30 a.m. I get home at 5. Make dinner, clean up dinner, do a load of laundry, and it's 7 o'clock magically. That happens to coincide with my children's bedtime. We start putting them to bed at 7. By 7:30, they're all in bed. By 8 o'clock, Tiffany and I get a little bit of time together. A little bit, a small amount of precious time. That's Monday through Friday. Now, could I get my lunch break at work? Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What is your commute to work?
It's about 23 minutes.
Okay. There and home.
There and home. Do it at 5:30 in the morning, and then at 1
if you call in,
okay.
I can be on a computer.
Okay.
And we can discuss ideas, and I iterate this stuff on the computer as we discuss them.
So we could potentially do this every day from I could call and put you on speakerphone on the way home, let's just say, which would be 4:15, which would be 5:15 your time.
Boom.
Okay, until about 5:30 or 5:40 your time.
Perfect.
And you want to just do this every day?
Well, let's try to make maybe 2 days this week.
Okay.
When do your brain juices flow the best?
Okay.
and then we can do, you call me. I'll put you on speaker. We'll discuss some ideas. I'll write some stuff. Okay. When you have downtime at work, because guess what? You do. Everybody on a computer at work has downtime. Nobody's working 8 straight hours. They're Googling, they're Facebooking, they're Instagramming. Okay. We know this. This is the general population. I think your average 8-hour workforce does about
3 hours.
2 hours. 3 hours of work a day. That sounds right. Okay.
Yep.
So most people are wasteful with their time. We need to be organized, and then you can do some reviewing and maybe some edits as some ideas pop into your head. You call me on your way home, reiterate this information you've dwelled upon.
I like this idea. And let me tell you why I like this idea. Because I could just spout off and freestyle, and you could try to catch everything I'm throwing at you I can just, I could just go.
There you go. And you know what I learned in college, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to tell you one advanced skill that I learned during my second degree of getting a bachelor's in political science.
Okay.
I learned the skill of the thesaurus. Okay?
Okay.
So I realized very quickly that when I would write papers, you want to use a word like eloquent. Okay, and then you realize you used it 6 times in a paragraph because you used it once and it sounded fancy. So now I got to go through that paragraph and I got to change the word eloquent
to distinguished.
That are exactly. Okay, and then you write these fancy, really robust, deep thinking articles, reviews, research papers, which are really just filled up with a lot of fancy thesaurus words. I learned, professors like that. Okay, when you sound smart, they think you're smart. So
Dunning-Krueger effect.
Yeah, your GPA goes up. People talk to you more. They're like, this guy's
starts bending over at your table.
He's just adversed in the skill of what's it called? Rhetorics.
Start wearing V-necks.
Rhetoric skill.
Start wearing V-necks around you.
Oh, I really do love V-necks. You reiterate your ideas to me. I will thesauricize these ideas into script format, and then you can review it on your downtime. And guess what? It's going to sound good.
I like it. And we're at 1 hour and 22 minutes. Anything you want to say?
No. I do want to acknowledge our success in our 4th coming together. Okay. Mm-hmm. Even with last week, Halloween week, I had family in town. You had parties to attend to. Yes. Still got in a good amount of time. Okay. Let's keep this habit going. We cannot miss a Sunday.
We're not going to miss a Sunday. I'm going to bring my laptop, bring my camera, bring my microphone, bring everything. And even if I'm out of town, we're going to make it happen.
Yeah. All we need is 1 hour. 1 hour a week.
And our loyal viewers are continuing to watch, and we appreciate that. And thank you. Your coolers have been shipped to the winners, and just keep liking and subscribing. Okay.
There you go. Now, am I dark? Is this dark? Can you see the difference between the vest and the shirt?
So I'm really lit up. That's the only difference. I have a lot of lights.
You do have a lot of lights. I think I have one more light beaming like right on me.
Right.
Frontal light.
All my lights are coming from up above.
Okay. Oh, they all. See, I have 2 behind me. They're blasting this background. I got one headlight just gleaming into my eyeballs. Coming right overhead.
You almost need one like up above.
I need to hang one, huh?
I think so.
I need to bring in this. I got a tower floodlight. I got to bring that in. I got to face it down. Then I got one more. I got some mini floodlight that I'm going to pop up on the counter, face it up. Boom, boom. Then it'll light up the beauty of this.
Right.
With the beauty of the background.
And soon I'm going to have some UV lights on this bad boy and my palm tree that you can't really see, but it's over there.
Beautiful.
Yep, it's over there. I'm gonna get a UV light and get those growing in the winter here.
There you go.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. If you made it this long, you're a true Dunning-Krueger effect show baby.